Hey folks, today's another good day, but it's a bit cold out there. There's a lot of snow on the ground. It's cold out there, but the sun's out. Somebody explain that to me. But whatever, today is a great day for another old school comfort food. I'm thinking I want to go way back and try something my mom used to make a lot. Beef stew. Perfect for a day like today, hearty, comforting, and oh so good. Today we're going to make our beef stew in the crock pot. Patty bought me some pre-cut stew meat. Guess I'll use this and make a little small batch of beef stew today. Let's get stewed. Here's what we need for our basic beef stew. Of course, we need some beef. We're going to chop up some celery and some onion. And we have little tiny baby red potatoes and some baby carrots. Of course, we will throw in a few seasonings, but that's just about it. I'm going to start this by coating this stew meat with a little bit of flour and some salt and pepper. I'm going to use a plastic bag to coat this with flour. I'm going to take a little bit of flour and just sprinkle it in the bag like that. Now a little bit of salt and pepper. I'll zip this up and mix the heck out of it. Make sure it's nice and coated everywhere. There we go. That should do it. We don't need to chop up these vegetables really finely. This is part of a stew. We like nice big chunks of food in there. For the celery, I'm going to cut off the ends. And again, do sort of a rough chop. For the carrots and potatoes, I'm just going to rinse these off a little bit, make sure there's no dirt on them. I'm now letting this pan get up to temp. I have it set pretty high. I'm going to be searing or browning our beef in there and then using it to saute our onions. You could, if you want, just put it directly into the crock pot without searing the meat or sauteing the onions. But I think it adds an extra layer of flavor when you take this additional step and just sear your meat and saute the onions before putting them in the crock pot. Put a bit of oil in here. Yeah, it looks like I'm overcrowding the pan just a bit. I only have a pound of stew meat here, so I'm going to do this just in one batch. I have my crock pot or slow cooker heating up. I have it set to high. I'm going to be cooking this beef stew on high today. We're not looking to cook these all the way through. We just want to sear them just a bit. I'll try to flip them all over. I might miss a couple. These are going to be cooking for quite a while in that crock pot. Now I'm using the word crock pot. A lot of people call it a slow cooker. What do you like calling it? I think that's looking good. Time to put it in the slow cooker / crock pot. A little bit more oil. And let's get our onions sauteed just a bit. These onions are pretty close to being where I want them, but now I'm going to throw in just a bit of garlic. Let that heat through a bit. Now to add our vegetables. I have baby carrots here. If you have regular carrots, just cut them up and make them sort of bite size. I see one that I need to do some surgery on. All better. Patty found some really nice small little baby red potatoes. I think I'm going to be just keeping them as they are. A couple of them are a little bit bigger, but that's okay. If you don't have these, a nice russet potato cubed up a little bit, that would work great. Some celery. Beef stock. I'm using my old standby Better Than Bouillon beef stock. This stuff's great. If you haven't used it yet, look it up, buy some, you'll love it. For seasoning, we're keeping it so simple. We have some salt and pepper in there already, but I'm going to add a little bit of smoked paprika. And what's beef stew without Worcestershire sauce? Just a little bit. Give this a good mix. When it's getting close to done, I'll taste it a bit and see if I need to add any extra salt and pepper. Okay, this is going to be a nice hearty beef stew. I have my slow cooker set on high. I'm going to let this go for 4 hours. If you want this to be an all-day thing, set your slow cooker to low and cook it for 8 hours. I'll see you in about 4 hours. Oops, I forgot. A bay leaf. Do bay leaves actually do anything? I don't know. Here we are, 4 hours later. It's looking really good. I am going to try the tenderness of the carrots and the potatoes and see where we need to go from there. Okay, I got my little sample here. Try the carrot first. Not mushy. I think this one's perfect. Now the little potato. This could actually use just a little bit more. And after tasting both of those, I can see I need to salt and pepper this a bit more. And also looking at that beef stew, it looked a little bit thin. So I think I'm going to make myself a cornstarch slurry. Put that back into the crock pot. Let it thicken up for maybe about half an hour. Pour that right in. Now this cornstarch has to get up to temperature and it'll start thickening up. So I think a half an hour more should give it enough time to make those potatoes a little more tender and thicken this up really good. See you in a half an hour and we're going to have some beef stew. All right, half hour later. Okay, that's looking good. A little bit of parsley. I've been waiting most of the day for this. Time to give it a try. Now the question, what should I try first? The carrot, potato, the beef? Let's do the beef. Tender, so flavorful. Wow, really good. Now the potato. As you recall, we had to put this in a little bit longer to get these potatoes a little bit more tender. Okay, we hit it right this time. Nice and tender, a bit creamy. And just for fun, a little bit of celery and a little bit of carrot. Beef stew. It's got to be the perfect comfort food, especially on a day like today. And, you know, I think I got the seasonings dialed in right too. Not salty, but a bit of a pepper kick. That can't be bad. Well, today was certainly a good day. I got to make beef stew for the first time in a very long time, and it brought back a lot of good memories of my mom making beef stew for us. Old school comfort food. Can't go wrong. In the comments, let me know what your favorite old school comfort food is. Thank you all for all the great support I've been having. Lots of great comments, a lot of people subscribing. I really appreciate it. As I said, I'm having a good day. Hope whatever you guys are doing, you're also having a good day. See you next time.